everyone. The topic is David Coates learning style and experiential learning cycle. So, David Coates published his learning style model in 1984. So, in this theory, Coates concerns with the learner's internal cognitive processes. And also, Coates states that learning involves the acquisition of abstract concepts that can be applied in a wide range of situations. In this theory, he also says that development of new concepts is provided by new experiences, and also he explains that different people naturally prefer various different learning styles. Next, learning is the process whereby experience is created through the transformation of experiences. It is said by David Coates in 1984. And here he said that we can gain knowledge through various experiences, to our own life experiences. So our experiences are the major source from where we gain knowledge. Then the experiential learning cycle. Here his theory is represented by a 4-stage learning cycle. So here his model outlines 2 related approaches towards grasping experience. They are concrete experience and abstract conceptualization. And as well as 2 related approaches towards transforming experiences are reflective observation and active experimentation. So first, in concrete experience, we can have the actual experience. Next, reflective observation. Here we can reflect on the experiences. Abstract conceptualization. Here we can learn certain things from that experiences. And the last one is active experimentation. Here we can try out what we have learned. Now we are going to see those 4 stages in detail. So the first one is concrete experience. Here, the learner encounters a new experiences. That experience may be new experiences or situations or reinterpretation of existing experiences. This means find something the previous experiences. And the second one is reflective observation. Here the learner review or reflect their experiences. The learner reflects on the new experiences in the light of their existing knowledge. Then the third one is abstract conceptualization. After the learner reflecting on the new experiences, that reflection gives rise to new ideas or many other concepts or modification of an existing concept or experiences. So here the learner has learned from their experiences. Then the fourth one is active experimentation. Here the learner applies their new ideas which the learner gains from their new experiences. So the ideas which the learner gains from their experiences, the learner applies those ideas to the world around them to see what happens. So here the learner applies their ideas or planning or trying out what they have learned. So here the learner encounters a new experience. Then he observes or reflects on the new experiences. So from the observations, he learns new concepts and generalizations, and then he applies those concepts and generalizations in future situations, which results in a new experiences. Then here the picture represents both learning cycles. So the learner first come across the new experience. He observes and reflects on the experience. Then he learns new concepts and generalizations from those experiences, and he applies those ideas and concepts in future situations or the world around them. And from that he can gain new experiences. So here various factors which influences an individual's learning style. For example, social environment, educational experiences, or the basic cognitive structure of the learner. So whatever influences our learning style. Our learning style is the product of two different variables. Here, code represented in a line of an axis. The first one is processing continuum, which means how we approach a task, and the second one is perception continuum, which means how we think or feel about it. That means our emotional responses. Here, reflective observation and active experimentation comes under processing continuum, which means how we approach a task, how we watch or do the task. Then perception continuum. Here, concrete experience and abstract conceptualization it comes under this continuum, and which means how we think or feel about it. So these are code terminologies. Accommodating means feel and do. Then diverging means feel and watch. Assimilating means think and watch. Then converging means think and do. First, diverging. Here the learner view different experiences or situations through various viewpoints, and they are interested in people and they prefer to work in groups. Then assimilating. Here concepts and ideas are more important than this learning style is important for information and science career. Converging. Here the learner prefers technical tasks, less concerned with people, and they can easily solve the problems and find solutions. Then the last one is accommodating. Feel and do. Here the learner attracted to new challenges and situations. Then educational implications. Here the individuals can be learned more effectively, and the teachers use this to evaluate their students and design those activities provided by them and evaluate the students. Mainly this is used to evaluate the students. Thank you.